Hey, good evening, everybody. If you get to see this live, I want to apologize. I didn't go live as early as I wanted to because I am still driving. Just dropped off my family members that I am showing around here in Washington State. So my apologies. My apologies. I don't know if it's gonna be good reception on the way home. I'm not too far from home, but I don't know if I'm gonna have good reception. And I don't know about the lighting either. I do have the sunroof open, the moon roof open, but I don't know how much light I'm actually gonna have. I'm gonna put this phone to the test. This is the S25 Ultra. Happy Mac, how are you? Robert, how are you? Good to see you guys on here. Yeah, I had an awesome visit. Awesome visit. Tomorrow I'm going to pick them up and I'm going to take them up to the ice caves. Now, the ice caves here in Washington State, they're a hit and miss. Sometimes they hey Dosito, how are you? My man. They're hit and miss. I'm going to turn the light on here and see if it helps. Because if I put the light on my other phone, it's just way too bright, I think. It's too weird. Let's try that. I'm going to be the ghost today. Hopefully I don't get in trouble from the police having too much light in front of me. But anyways, there's some ice caves here that it's a hit and miss because they actually block the entrance to the roadway that leads to the ice caves. And I'm gonna try to take them over there just so at least they can see the beautiful mountains over here. Take a look at the beautiful rivers that go through here, even though it's not for swimming because it's glacial water. Let's see, make sure I don't hit nobody. But they're having a good time. We went to Snoqualmie Pass today. There wasn't that much snow, but nonetheless, it's the mountains, it's the pass, and there's still enough snow and ice, I guess, for people to ski and snowboard. But to my great surprise, we actually had about 20-30 minutes of some heavy snow falling. Now, whatever the snow is, the snow stuck on, but it didn't get stuck on the concrete or the pathway. But my nephews, they loved it. They were excited. They've never seen snow. And I'm very glad that I was able to take them so they can have some fun here in Northwest of the United States of America. Washington State does have a lot of beautiful things that we can share and enjoy together. And so tomorrow I'm going to take it to the ice caves and see if we can do the walk. There's a lot of places here, as you guys may know. Burning, Tanya, how are you? I know I missed you in the morning. There's a lot of places that I got no reception with my phone. Especially like right now I'm driving. I don't even know if you guys can see me good, if the reception is good. Man, this light is just horrible. Look at them telling some ghost stories or something. But yeah, I don't know how good the reception is going to be. I'm just winging this live so I can give you guys something. But anyways, it's a nice little walk. If they close the gate to actually get to the path to go to the ice caves, we're gonna see if we can just walk over it. I do have some snowshoes. They're not just snow boots, they're snowshoes, if you know what I'm talking about. They're like the ones that they put rackets in the cartoons. So I'm gonna try to take those and some hiking poles because you definitely need that for support. I have a cracked left ankle, so not being able to step on right really hurts like a mofo. So this morning, if you missed it, I was talking about taxes being raised here in Washington State like crazy. Now people think that I'm just making it up, that it's not really happening, and that I'm lying, and I'm this and that. Aztec, what pasa? What pasa, my friend? And they think that I'm just lying about it, but in reality, it's they're adding a new income state tax, and it's about 9.9%. Now, just imagine if they were going to raise 1% of taxes on your pay. It's already bad enough as it is. But making a new tax that will allow you to have a whopping 10% tax increase from your money. That's an extra 10% on top of what you're paying right now. That is crazy. I want to say this, and I didn't get to say it earlier because I had to leave. But I asked the question earlier, and I said, who do you think that they tax first in the United States of America? And they tax the 1%ers. But you know who pays taxes today? And they say only the 1%ers were going to pay taxes. Who pays taxes today in our age? Who pays taxes to the government? Think about that. Think about that. Everybody that works pays taxes. So Democrats, they're known for lying to us. They're known for lying to our face, and they don't care. And for some reason, some people, just because they don't like Trump, they just go with bad people and just call Trump names. That's all they know how to do. Call Trump names. And they accept the bad things that are being done to them. And that is crazy. It is crazy to think that there was a time where we didn't have to pay taxes. And you know what I've been thinking about? And you guys can correct me here or give me better information. But I was thinking about is this. I judge the government for not knowing how to keep a budget on budget. They don't know how to manage a budget. And so just think about this. All the money that every state gets from federal government, that money should be enough unless there is some sort of emergency, which, by the way, our corrupted Democrat government here in Washington State, it's using a form of emergency to get this income tax, the state tax, to pass through. That's an increase of 10% from taxpayers that make over $1 million a year. Now, this is what they say. But in reality, all it is, it's an excuse to pass a state tax. An excuse to get it through the books, and eventually everybody is going to have to pay state taxes here in Washington State, which is unconstitutional. If you are in a state where you pay state taxes and you're used to it, well, good for you. I don't like it. We don't have it. And the only reason why they are trying to enforce an income tax is because they are wasting taxpayers' dollars. Who actually believes anything that these guys say anymore? You know, I made a couple of shorts today, reached out a couple thousand people, and I don't understand why people keep voting for the same thieves over and over and over again. And when I say that I'm going to run for governor because I'm tired of the people being abused and taken advantage of. I'm tired of fraud being committed. They just think I'm lying. Like I'm just trying to run so that I can be governor and have power. It's like, wait a minute. You're going to tell me that somebody that's actually fighting for you, that tells you every day, defends you. I'm talking about the American people now. I'm talking about people that have the right to vote. Why? How can you think that of me, but you have a proven record on the people that you have been voting in, a proven record that they are wasting our tax dollars? You know, it's 100% proven that they're wasting our money. I'm a new guy. There's a chance, a 50-50 chance that what I say is true and it's not true. But you got these corrupted politicians in there for many, many years. A proven record of lying, of cheating, of unaccountability. A proven record of putting criminals before their constituents. A proven record that they don't care about the Constitution of the United States of America. And that's crazy. You know, their biggest fight that they have against me is they want universal health care free for everybody. They want to have all these socialist programs just to help anybody that says that has a need. They want to abolish capitalism, and they want to push 100% toward socialism, which we know that corrupted politicians always go into communism. And if you have been following me long enough, you will know that the new Democratic Party is the new socialist, which includes all three ideologies that we do not want in our country. And when I say we, I mean the common sense people, the real Americans of this country, the ones who are awake, the ones who actually know what it costs, what it takes, and how hard it is to earn a living, where many people are so used to having everything handed down to them. Like the socialist mayor that was selected here in Seattle, 41 years old, living in a one-bedroom apartment with her jobless husband, a child, and her parents pay her rent, pay for child care, and that is the person with no work experience, a dropout. That's who the people in Seattle voted for to be the mayor of Seattle. And all she had to do was promise free stuff like Mondani in New York. And you're going to tell me that I have a problem and that I'm lying, that I just want to be a governor and I don't want to help people? Like, where do you get off? I give you my platform. My platform is Americans First. It's almost the same platform as President Donald Trump. But that doesn't mean I'm Trump. We might think alike, but I am not Trump. So you can't throw all the garbage that you throw on President Trump on me, because I don't have none of those things on my record. Every false testimony that people raise against President Trump, I don't have that. And I do love the people. I do care for the people. I am an immigrant with an example, with a record that I have been legal 100% of the time that I've been in this country. I respected the laws, became a resident, now I'm a citizen, which gives me the benefit to be able to run for office. So why are people fighting me for that? You should be happy that I want to fight for your people. You should be happy that I want to help Democrats, Republicans, Independents, all alike. If I knew that it will make you feel better, I would run as an independent. I will run as an independent and then go that way and see how that works. But if the people actually only care about getting free stuff and they're not willing to help at all, just don't think it's going to work. It's just not going to work. I want to say thank you to Brian. Brian, thank you for saying don't quit. I want to thank you, my members, my brothers and sisters who actually do support me, for telling me that you love me, for telling me that you care for me, for telling me that you believe that God has a purpose for America, that we can stand together and fight as a family for our country, where